my name is Leslie Baena, and I'm a BHIS provider at the Cedar Rapids Office of Heart and Solutions, and I'm going to share an activity that I like to do sometimes in some of my sessions that I think is pretty easy and straightforward and requires minimal supplies, and I think is pretty enjoyable as well. I don't know if it has like an actual name, but I kind of like to call it a family or group drawing and share activity. And really all you need, you could have if you have a canvas, or if you come across canvases that are fairly affordable, you could use a canvas, especially if you want to use paint as your medium. However, really all you need is a blank white piece of paper and some sort of art medium such as paint, crayons, colored pencils, markers, whatever you have on hand, and whatever works best for you. And typically I think this activity is slightly more successful when the client's family, whether that be parents or siblings or whoever's home at the time, can join in as well, just because I think clients typically enjoy it a little bit more within a larger setting. And then also, if the client has maybe some trouble getting along with a specific family member, this could be a good way to work on skills such as, like positive and respectful communication and getting along. However, with that being said, this could also just be the perfect activity to do with just the client and BHIS present, and it will promote, hopefully, communication and contribution within this session. And okay, so the way that this activity works is one person begins by drawing a single line on a sheet of paper, and it can be like straight, curvy, whatever. So that's all I'm drawing. And then the next person would kind of go along and draw one single line as well. So the only rule is that it all has to be in one motion. So you can't like pick up your pencil. So I would draw that, and maybe the next person would draw another line, and then another line, and then another line, another line, another line, until eventually you come up with some sort of drawing, and you kind of just keep passing it around until everybody adds one single line, and you kind of know you're done when it kind of starts to look like something. And at the end, you kind of can just take a step back and look at your masterpiece and see what you drew and talk about it, and talk about what you thought of the activity. And typically there's usually one person that's obviously a better artist than the other, so usually you end up with something a little bit better than this. But yeah, I think that really clients of any age group would enjoy this. I know I've done it with kids who are like 6 years old to 18 years old, so really I think most clients would enjoy it. And I think that they would not only enjoy it, but they would hopefully have you would also hopefully be able to promote skills such as, like I said, fair play, positive communication, following the rules, and such. And yeah, so that's my activity. Thank you.
Behavioral Health Intervention Services, or BHIS as we call it, is for children ages 4 to 19 years old, and it focuses on behaviors that appear at home and in school. So BHIS is an in-home counseling program through Medicaid, and it's available to children that are currently on Title 19. So BHIS is just an excellent complement to therapy services, because therapy is more about uncovering the why of the issue, while BHIS is more about addressing the how of improving our behaviors in those symptoms that are typically associated with things out of our control. So there are many ways to identify if your child or other children could benefit from BHIS. A few examples are if your child's having difficulty concentrating or following directions, if a child is being bullied, or if you've noticed a change in eating or sleeping patterns, if you've noticed a difficulty in adjusting to a move or the drastic change of social distancing, or if the child is having difficulty resolving the behavior on their own. If you think that your child or your family can benefit from BHIS services, please call us at our toll-free number, 800-531-4236. Heart and Solutions would love to help you and your family navigate difficult emotions in any time of the year. So please don't hesitate to reach out if you think you or a loved one could benefit from behavioral health intervention services.